Hello students, welcome all to our channel. Now up to here you have learned in the general science 14 number lesson, name of its light and the formation of shadow. In this lesson, previous video you have learned the luminous objects or material, non-luminous objects or material, artificial source of light and the propagation of light. You know that light travels in a straight line. This is called the linear propagation of light. Now today we are going to start the next remaining part of this lesson. Name of its reflection of light. Reflection of light. How do we see an object? The rays of light falling on an object from a source of light are thrown back from the source of that object. This is called reflection of light. We see the object when the reflected rays reach our eyes. Here first source of light, see here, bulb is the source of light object, and there is the picture of eyes. Source of light rays started from the source of light and they reach on the object, and after that rays reflect on our eyes. When the light rays from any source fall on a surface, light rays, any source, they are thrown back. This is called the reflection of light. When the reflected rays from an object reach our eyes, we are able to see this object. आपल्याला वस्तू कशी दिसते? प्रकाश स्रोतापासून वस्तूवर पडणारी प्रकाश किरणे वस्तूच्या पृष्ठभागापासून परत फिरतात. याला प्रकाशाचे परावर्तन म्हणतात. परावर्तित किरणे आपल्या डोळ्यांपर्यंत पोहोचली की वस्तू आपल्याला दिसते. See the alongside pictures and observe here. In which objects do we see a reflection? We are able to see the reflection in the mirror, in window glass, pane, and also in any shining glossy object. What is the difference between an object and its reflection? What causes the difference? When light rays are thrown back from an object, we get a reflection. The reflection shows reverse characters of that object. The reflection of light rays falling on the surface cause this difference. Let us see how light is reflected from their surface shown alongside. When you see your face in a mirror, the light reflected from your face falls on the mirror and gets reflected back again. That is why you see the image in the mirror. The light reflects from our face falls on into the mirror. When we stand in front of the mirror, this light is reflected back again, and due to this reflection we are able to see our image in the mirror. Do you see your image in a glass pane? In a glass pane we can see a faint and unclear image. You do, although it is somewhat faint, no image will be seen at all on a wooden surface. On the wooden surface, we will not be able to see our image. You may have seen your image form in a surface such a new steel dish. The glossy granite cladding of a wall. You may have seen your image form in surface such a new steel dish, the glossy granite and cladding of a wall, and the still water in a lake. Make a list of other similar surfaces. Compare the image seen in them. Make a guess about the property of a surface due to which an image is. Now let us learn image in a plane mirror. Stand in front of a plain mirror and look at your image in it. Raise your right hand. Which hand of the mirror image is raised? The left and right sides of the original object appear to be exchanged in the mirror image. What change do you see in the image if you decrease or increase your distance from the mirror? The image is as far behind the mirror as the object is in front of it. Is there any difference between your height and height of the mirror image? The size of the image is the same as that of the object. No change the size. The left hand of our mirror image is seen raised when we actually raise the right hand. If we go near the mirror, our image seems to be closer. If we go away from a mirror, our image seems to go far. Always remember, our height and the height of the mirror image looks similar. Now let us learn. Next point is a pinhole camera. Take an empty cylindrical box. Remove its cap on one side and paste a thin white paper in its place. Make a small hole at the center of the other cap. Light a candle and hold the box in such way that the flame of the candle is in front of the hole. Now we'll see an upside down or inverted image of the flame on thin paper at the other end. See the alongside pinhole camera. Thin paper, inverted image, cap, hole and candle. A pinhole camera is an apparatus with a single small aperture. All the sides of this box, like a pinhole camera, are closed and has complete darkness inside it. The light rays try to enter through the small aperture and an image is formed on the diaphragm inside. Why is the image on the diaphragm of the pinhole camera inverted? The rays from the flame of the candle propagate in a straight line and enter through the aperture of the pinhole camera. Since the rays from the flame of the candle travel in a straight line, they enter in the crossed fashion on the diaphragm. At the same time, rays from the bottom of the candle also enter the aperture in a cross way and reach the upper part of the diaphragm. Due to this, the image obtained inside the pinhole camera becomes inverted. In this way, due to linear propagation of the light rays, the image becomes inverted on the diaphragm of the pinhole camera. See the alongside picture. What difference do you notice on looking through the windows in the picture? What caused the difference? All the windows in the picture are not the same. When we look through the first windows, we can see everything clearly. Due to sunlight in the surrounding, all the things are well illuminated. They can be seen clearly. From the second windows, we can see the things but not very clearly. From the third windows, we cannot see
anything as the light is not entering through these windows.
The picture shows transparent, opaque, translucent windows panes. Spot them. In this picture, left hand side first window, middle is second, and right hand side window is last, means third windows. The first window's pane is transparent, the second one is translucent, and the third one is opaque. पहिली विंडो ही पारदर्शक आहे, सेकंड अर्ध पारदर्शक आहे आणि जी थर्ड विंडो आहे ती अपारदर्शक आहे. Depending on the nature of the window's pane, we may or may not see the objects one the other side through it. Identify the transparent, opaque and translucent object. Now, what is meant by transparent? The material through which light passes is said to be transparent. Next is translucent. What is meant by translucent? The material through which light passes partially is said to be translucent. And third one is opaque. The material through which light does not pass is said to be opaque. Identify the transparent, opaque and translucent object from among the following piece of glass, wax paper, tinted glass, oil paper, white plastic, a tea kettle, a notebook, cloth, water, a wooden cupboard, and sheet of a notebook. All of you students, identify the above examples. Which object is transparent, which object is opaque, and which is the translucent. Please classify all these given objects. Okay students, now today's here we stop. I hope all of you understand the today's part is very well. All of you read this lesson and complete homework. Thank you.